Welcome to Silverrun Forest. I wasn't quite sure how to start this series because there is a lot to do and there's a lot of different fun stuff that we could do in between. So I think what I'm going to do is start with what we know best and go from there. For the first time as well, I've started in the medium mode, farm manager, I believe, and we got a couple fields right here that I think we're going to go for. I know a lot of people are going to be doing logging, and you know what? That's okay. This is a logging map at the end of the day. I mean, all of that's logging. But I'm a bit of an idiot when it comes to logging, so like this, I could use it, but not probably the way it's supposed to be used. However, one thing I can use is this, the Volvo Globetrotter. It's actually in the used equipment, so we're gonna buy ourselves one. There you go. So this is gonna be our starting hauling pack, I guess. And yeah, I know there's nowhere to haul it to. We'll figure that out as well. So we got the Volvo with the big engine used, so we are gonna have to fix it up. However, I did go with the matte grain hauling pack trailer for this with some modified colors. That'll be great. Also, the color, I believe this is like a Goldhofer, something like that? Bachmann. It is a Bachmann color. Looks great. As for the combine harvester, this one's a tough choice, but I have decided on the XBR2 with all the smaller stuff except for the engine, and I actually went with a header that goes with another mod. This is the case that goes with the Case IH like 1500 Rice version or something. Yeah, well, you can change it black, so decided to go with that. I was going to go with the Colossus, but it's just a little bit too big for the short pipe version of this. Additionally, this combine harvester will bucket 31 miles an hour. Let's go, boys! All right, so we got the harvester. We've got a tipper to move things from point A to point B in a semi-truck form. And we got our fields. I did go ahead and buy these fields, so we got both of them. We are going to use the straw off of both of these fields as well, so heads up there. We're going to try and do something with the crops themselves, but I'm not exactly sure what or if we could do anything. I guess we'll figure it out. First headland's done, and we got 14,000 liters of wheat in here. Let's see what we get off the whole field. And by the end of it, we got 55,846 liters. Let's put it in the tipper. One of the things I love the most about this trailer is the double hoppers. So you got one in the front, one in the back. We put both of these crops in the same trailer. First headland of the soybeans is done, and we're doing pretty good, 5,900 liters. While our harvester's running, we need to get ourselves a loading wagon, and we need to get ourselves some type of windrow or something to get all this up. You'd probably think I'd go with this first, but I'm actually not today. Instead, we're going with this one. We've used this before, but it's been a while. The windrow, you ask? Well, it's gonna be this one right here, the R90. This thing is epic, and yeah, we're definitely using this. And we're also gonna bring back another bit. Now, this is something you guys probably haven't seen in a while as well. The big fin, the Black Beauty. This one came as a pre-order bonus early on, and well, not quite sure what's going on with pre-order bonuses for this DLC, but I know we got this. There's one thing. The front windrow, this is like, I don't know, 10 meters, 10 and a half meters. So's the header I was using. So I'm not sure I'm going to be able to pick 2 rows up at a time. Guess we'll find out, won't we? Yeah, that's not happening. Yeah, I'm still gonna use it though. This thing's super cool. Let's kick it off to the side. There it is. And we're picking it up. Straw's going in. Not sure if it's gonna come in handy down here at the end or not, but we will find out. I do know that these are pretty big spots. Yeah, it worked a little bit. We should probably just kick this front thing off though, because I'm not sure it's gonna be actually worth it to keep on here. I don't know. Let's try it through here. I mean, it made it a little bit easier, I guess, but it put it all over there now. If I'm honest, this has actually worked really, really well. I'm happy that I was able to put this on the front of it. I've never used this piece before. I've always used the mowers with everything, or the balers with everything built in, but this was nice. Our soybean take wasn't as high as I kind of would have hoped that it was, but 26,700, not bad. All right, so look, real quick. I know I said I wasn't going to do any logging, but I might have to at some point. This currently right now is 43% off. Normally it's like in the $400,000 range. It's got good horsepower. Plus, this is one of the ones that accidentally was modified early on to do 464 centimeter logs. Yeah, This is basically a cheat code and a half. There's also a 6-wheel version as well, and you should definitely use both of them. What do you guys think? It's definitely not as crazy and wild as I could have gone because there's a lot of color options through here, but I decided to go with like a nice metallic orange, same with the seat, same with the processor, and base game gray wheels. Not bad. Did increase the price $4,000 though, so there is that. One thing I hadn't really thought about yet is where I'm going to park all of my stuff when I'm not using it, like this combine harvester, which I'm currently not using for anything. You know what? Let's just find a nice happy place right inside here. I think it'll be all right. Yeah, right here. See? No one's gonna bother me right here. So here's the end of the straw. Boom. What do we got? 449,000 liters. And that's pretty good. I'll take that. So there is a bit of a problem because the only place to sell wheat is at Silverrun Market. And the only place to sell straw is at the Silverrun Market. There is literally nowhere, not a bale sell point, and there's definitely no processing for flour. So I say we fix that. So let's fix it. What I'm gonna do is go ahead and snap everything in and go ahead and turn on the, I'm gonna build where I want and you can leave me alone mod. Bam! Not enough money for another one. Oof! And that is actually scary because I need the Sandy Sweet Shop to go down too. And I'm not saying that I should own Field 41 or Farmland 41, but I should probably own Farmland 41 if I'm gonna do this. So we'll take out a $200,000 loan. That should be enough. So I'm actually gonna have to do this, I think, because there's no way to really get this to where I want it. So I think I'm gonna have to make it to where the spawn location is actually behind this fence right here. Well, it was doable, and we did it. Also, this may or may not be one of the places that you could sell straw and it turns itself magically into flour. I've never heard of straw flour myself, but I do know that in Farming Simulator it works pretty well for me. Straw's in, wheat is in, and the soybeans are in, and you can see we are already rocking. Already got 5,900 liters of wheat. Flour, stop. You know what I'm talking about. Hush. Now, because we're going to have to plow up everything, I need some of these. Now, I didn't buy them. We just leased them. But I got one to do some, well, trimming and one to literally just plow straight through the whole area. Yeah. Taking a look at the areas that we own. We own almost all the way down to the road, or the water, rather. So I'm going to go past the road maybe just a little bit, but we're going to try and keep it pretty stationary through there. I'm going to keep this straight side and this straight side, but we're going to extend it out a little bit towards the top and then back down and around. I think that's going to be the best thing, or at least be something that's going to be the easiest for us to make sure that we have this entire area. Take a deep breath. Boop. And if I failed to mention, it's got stones turned on. I don't know if anybody knows whose house that is, but I'm getting ready to plow around it. And this is an interesting little bit because I'm not quite sure how I'm gonna do this. Maybe down and around like this? Yeah, I guess so. That's about the only way it works. And one round is done. Ba-bam! Let's go ahead and pull them up, get it parked out, and we can kind of take a look here and see exactly where that field's gonna be. Go ahead and return the little one and grab the big plow. Yeah, I didn't really think about this one, did I? Can we do this? Actually, yes, we can. Barely missed it, but we got it. Yeah, now hopefully nobody comes through the road. Oof. Supposedly I've got enough horsepower to run this, but I have some serious doubts as to how much power I actually put down. We got 400. It says it only needs 380. But it's a little bit heavy. So we'll go ahead and turn it on. Set to create fields. And it's okay. It's working. Nice. So I'm going to plow all of this up, and then we should be about done for the day. I've totally forgotten how long it takes to actually do anything with this plow. Goodness, that thing is absolutely massive, but we're done. Actually, I'm keeping a lookout on this as well. Nothing's moved over yet. I've got it set, I think, distributing. Oh, well. Anyway, here's fields 1 and 2. Oh boy, we're having a good time. The farmer is on the logging map. So are we going to be able to create a whole farm without doing much logging? Only time's going to tell.